Hi everyone, it's Megan. This week's topic is what my life will be like in 10 years. Now, I don't know if I've ever mentioned in any of my previous videos, but I'm 32. And if you asked me 10 years ago what my life would be like today, it is nowhere near what I thought it would be. There are some things that I have accomplished and many, many things that I have not. But I still have a lot of the same or similar goals. They're not even the same, but they're very similar. School, for instance, I was in school in my 20s. I wanted to get my master's in clinical psychology. I wanted to work with the serial killer type criminals. I know that's weird, but it's what interests me. I have no idea why, but it just does. But life happens. It came to a point where I had to choose between work or school, and I unfortunately was not living at home at the time. I still am not living at home. So I still have bills to pay. I got to keep a roof over my head. So I ended up having to drop out of school. And it took me a lot longer than I had planned to get back into school. But here I am. I'm back in school. I am not majoring in psychology like I had wanted to, only because I have so much schooling left that because I want to begin a new career before I'm 40. If I were to continue with psychology, then I would not be starting a new career until I was at least 40. So there's a goal that is similar, not the same, but similar. I am working towards getting into the radiology program, and if not radiology, then nursing. But I would like to get a degree I would like to be a rad tech and then start working as a rad tech and then continue my education in radiation therapy. So another goal that I had, something else that I had wanted was a family, children. Now, I made the decision when I was in my 20s that if I didn't have kids by the time I was 35, I would not be having them, it's a personal choice. And 35 is it's approaching. It's coming up a lot faster than I want it to be, but whatever. So all my friends, they have kids, and I get my kid fix that way. But I have so much left that I want to do. And I also don't want to be chasing a toddler around in my late 30s, which I'm not in my late 30s. Like I said, I'm 32. So there's still time, but I got to finish school, and I want to travel. I want to see the world. I don't even know where it is that I want to live. Like, I don't know where I want my forever home to be, because I haven't experienced too many other states. I have visited other states, but there's so many more that I'd like to visit. And so in 10 years, I would like to have a career in radiology or nursing, one or the other, whichever I can get into. I would like to, hopefully maybe meet somebody, maybe get married, get a dog together, buy a house. I want a nice big chunk of land. I don't like having neighbors too close. I like having my privacy. I don't like being bothered, and I don't like to bother other people. So there's, a couple things that I want in the next 10 years. I would like to live comfortably. I don't want to live paycheck to paycheck, because I'll tell you what, it gets old. It gets old fast. And I want to be successful. I want to help people. I would like to have I would like to have some ATVs. I would like to have some, adult toys. I like I said, four-wheelers, not snowmobiles, because I don't want to be anywhere where it's cold. I don't want to be anywhere where there's enough snow on the ground to do any of that. Life is unpredictable, so I can't tell you exactly where I will be in 10 years. I can just tell you the goals that I am working towards. I told you goals that I had in my 20s that I still currently have, just a little different. Like I said, I no longer want kids of my own. I'm perfectly happy with just being auntie to everyone else's, and because I could sugar them up and send them back to their parents. And I can travel. It's not impossible to travel with kids, but it does make it a little difficult, and I don't want to travel just in the sense of vacationing here or vacationing there. Like, I want to go and I want to actually live in different states. I want to live in different areas of different states. And with having kids, like I said, it's not impossible. It just makes it a little harder. So, I mean, if I got a new job in a different state in the middle of the school year, that's not fair to them, and it's not fair to them to not have roots, to not be in one spot long enough to make friends, or even just to make friends and uproot them and they gotta be the new kid again. But like I said, I have goals that I'm still working towards, and fingers crossed that I actually get through it this time, because you're not getting any younger. So whatever goals you guys have, just all I can say is just keep working at it. And if you can avoid it, just try not to miss school. Try not to take too long of a break. Just keep working at it. Trust me, it'll be worth it. You don't want to work a job that you're not really happy with, but anyway, so that's where I would like to be in 10 years, hopefully. And I can't wait to hear about all of yours. Have a nice night.